you about a stabilization trick for your knees when you're doing squats. So I wrote a blog post a couple days ago about tween girls and keeping them safe during sports and how their alignment plays into that. So a lot of the times you'll see tween girls especially, but tween boys with unstable knees, meaning when they're doing a squat, that their knees can kind of cave in. And it may not be this obvious as what I'm doing now, but if you watch their knees closely when they're doing squats, there'll be a little bit of a wiggle going on in their knees. They'll cave in a little bit and they just may not be perfectly stable. And a lot of times that has to do with a weakness in the outer thigh area, which actually has a lot to do with your glutes. So one trick I use with my tween girls to teach them how to get these muscles activated and fire correctly during a squat to provide stabilization to the knee is to use a band around their knees when they're doing a squat. So I have a little band on that I'm just going to move up above my knees. Okay, little yellow band. It's a full circle, and you can buy these online. What you do when you're squatting is that resistance gives your brain feedback. So it's trying to tell your brain to push your knees outward to keep that resistance. So when you're squatting, it's not a huge amount of resistance. It's just to tell these muscles, hey, you need to turn on, press against that resistance so the band doesn't move. And you can still do your squats that way, but it's teaching the knees to press out more over the toes than to cave inwards. Okay, so it's just a little trick to kind of help get the brain involved in what's going on during your squat and teach the muscles what they're supposed to do. Okay, so watch your kids do squats, watch their knees carefully, and even adults. This could apply to adults as well. If you have knee problems, maybe it's a stabilization issue that we just need to work from the hips down, because the knee is actually kind of a dumb joint. It responds best to what's going on at the hips and what's going on at the feet. Okay, so make sure you've got nice stable knees during your squat, and I will see you next time.